once more, everybody. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Let's Play Motorsport Manager. Thetimix here, and this is the From the Ashes Challenge. Third race of the challenge, 9th race of the season in Milan. And we lost a bit of ground in Guildford in the last race. Not a lot. Still got a solid lead, but it's very much down to us and Scuderia Rossini. We're working on improving our parts. Still some reliability issues here. They're hoping to get most of them sorted out before the next race. Take a look at our mail. JTV Sport with the questioning. Beaten by Dieter Wexler. Would you consider bringing him in next season? And I'm not going to be around next season. So, Wexler is now offended after he wanted to join us last time. Whichever. Okay, and then we've got one more. Lucy Gilbert. Helpful friends. Lucy Gilbert is the assistant this year. We've been dealt a bad hand with all this fire business, but I think I can even the playing field. An old friend at Steinman Motorsport is sympathetic to our cause and might be able to sneak us out the plans to their best rear wing. All we need to do is provide them with some compensation. We'll be wading into some murky waters, but desperate time and all that. So we can pay $500K for a better rear wing. Or we can say this is wrong. Well, the thing about this is that it would help us for the season. But there could be a negative impact later on down the line, even so though it says there isn't any right away. I've seen that happen in some of the other challenges. We aggravated a driver, I think Gabler one time, and she retired for the last race of the year. Almost cost us the challenge. Things like that. So I'm going to say no. I don't feel like I'm in a desperate situation where I need it. Okay, car repair is done. And let's go take a look. Now for Milan, we see overall our car is down to 4th. Third best engine, 5th best acceleration, 2nd best brakes. Down to 7th on the front wing, 5th suspension, though we do still have the best rear wing. And see, that's the other thing. We already have the best rear wing. That's not what we need. But in any case, Milan, top speed, braking, and rear wing for the high-speed corners. Those are the critical parts. And again, we don't want to go with the engine because it's a crucial part here. Or we don't want to go with that engine. We'll use the other one. Rear wing, and then suspension. Are these the same parts that we did last time? Yes, they are. Okay, we're going to keep everything as it is. And then once we finish these up, as we do so, I just want to swap out some of the other parts. And start working on them. We want to boost the reliability first, and then we'll get into performance. So we're still working on reliability here. Okay, it says this isn't quite done. Lippitt joins the World Rallying Tour. It's quite dangerous, more instinctive, going to help me on the track, make no mistake. Let's see if it actually does. Yeah, +1 cornering. Okay. So let's move back here. We just need to go just a hair longer. There we go. Reliability work is completed. So now that we've got that boosted, let's boost the other parts. The 2 brakes and the front wings. And yeah, these are the best two. And again, average but worse performance. I don't get that. And these right here. Should be able to max those out before the race as well, which is excellent. So we've got some more stuff going on. Oh my goodness. More workplace romance. Some unusual news has emerged from around the paddock this week as rumors of a romantic tryst between Windsor Racing's main two drivers have gathered apace. I saw them canoodling between the tire racks as I walked past the Windsor Racing garage, says Neil Sarin. I think they're an item. Some on the circuit aren't exactly pleased about the prospect of this very different kind of teammate-on-teammate action, though can they seriously race each other like this? Asks Saarinen. So, Oliveira says that we actually make a pretty good couple. Okay, whatever. Plus fight 15 morale. Whatever makes you happy. Okay, Milan, 40 laps, almost 4 miles. Lap record near 2 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long. Likely to be some rain. Brakes are a big deal, and those are one of our best parts. But Scuderia Rossini has even better ones. Soft, medium, and hard tires. No, you will not get a ride handling facility lead designer, Pat Russell. Have you forgotten that our design center is toast? Chariot Motor Group opened a wind tunnel, and we've got somebody's birthday. That's our reserve driver, Sanjay. And you know what? We've got the everything to throw him a party, so why not? That stuff is not finished yet. Okay, and Steinman predicted to have a big race. Harry Chapman expected to walk away with a prize. Lippinen's feeling confident about his lead. Feels like he can extend it. And then Vazquez thinking Catano Sport's going to have a good day coming from lower down in the field. And reliability work done again. Let's head in there. And we do want to boost up that final engine. That one we do want to max out. And it wouldn't hurt us to get that one done eventually either. We have no need of that gearbox. And I think that should do it. So once these two are finished, then we'll switch over, and actually 8 days after the race. You know what, for now, we're just going to split the people, and then we'll decide what to do later. Let's head off to Milan. Secondary sponsor, as always. Okay, so 18 degrees. And I think 18 degrees definitely should be cool enough for softs. So we're going to want a whole bunch of softs. Let's grab a second of each of these just for fun. You know what, we'll do 3 and 3. But we're going to use lots. Actually do 10, 3, and 2. We're going to use tons of soft tires. We won't need that many, but whatever. Now, we are estimated to finish 6th and 7th. So it was 4th and 7th last time. Now it's down to 6th and 7th. Our car overall still in 4th. Still got the best rear wing. But everything else, 5th, 7th, 2nd, 5th, and 3rd. So we're definitely, I mean, the chassis is pretty good. But just the part quality isn't there, and we're going to boost it some. We should be able to work on the performance now after this race, but it's still going to be a little bit rough. So Milan and Phoenix are the two tracks you really think of when you're talking about just pure speed. And we'll let Sanjay Modi go out again. Should be able to get some more weight stripping in this time. What? Why does it say no driver select? Let's try this again. That was weird. Okay. 90%. And it should be the same for both cars now. 315. That's more like it. So, we haven't been able to do any weight stripping the last couple races. This should really help. Well, we've done some, but we didn't do a lot. So, on to qualifying it is. Death taxes and Chariot Motor Group being terrible. It's an interesting little quip. And Wexler really struggled. Good weather for Saturday qualifying. Still no sign of the predicted 40% chance of rain. See no reason not to go soft and qualifying. Give ourselves the best chance of starting the race high in the field. It's going to be cool. It's going to be dry, it says. Yes, and our setups we're happy with. 98%. And 99%. And we're on soft tires. Can't argue with any of that. Now, we should be able... This is another one of those where we want to try to get in 3 goes at it. So we'll just go ahead and get Lipinen out there right away. Top 4 positions, again, taken by Steinman and Scuderia Rossini. We are definitely not racing like the team that is on top right now. Oliveira going to be working late to improve. Not bad, but hoping for more tomorrow. Excellent. And partly sunny. So still no sign of rain as we head into the race. We're going to go with soft tires and race trim. Race trim and the engine expert. And we're going to start with what we were planning on. The full load and then driving aggressively for Oliveira. We'll keep our setups the same. We will start on soft tires. Let's take a look. It's a 40-lap race. 23 to 25. So we're definitely going to go for one stop here. And we'll have to sort of measure it out to see where that's going to be. But one stop, then get back out. So for 40 laps, I want to give Lipinen 3 laps is probably too much. I'll take down 2 for him. And then we'll again start with the full load for Oliveira. We will, of course, go aggressively at the start. And 40 laps on this track is not a lot. This is like a 45-minute race, if that. It is not going to take a long time. So Chapman and Wexler are both driving great up front. Although Chapman, this is his last race with the injury, the neck problem. Saarinen also driving great. And Holtz in 4th. So this race could be a real problem for us. Lipinen at 6 and Sharp at 1, driving terribly. Hopefully we can get Oliveira, who's at 5, behind her. So our drivers are looking decent today. And look at Gonzalez with a 10. So All right. Top 7 drivers plus DeGraff on softs. 18-degree weather. And Lipinen couldn't find a way past at first, but now he does. I look at him. Look at Lipinen fly. That's Nina Holtz that he's looking to pass there to get into third, and he had it and then couldn't hold it. Oliveira holding in 7th, further back. Lipinen looking like he's having a hard time now with it, but still, he's up to 4th. And he's right on Holtz here with Wexler and Chapman bolting away. But he's right on Holtz here trying to get everything he can. Saarinen down to 7th behind Oliveira. So Nilo Saarinen with a bad start and not complaining about that for a second. Lipinen at 7.0 and Oliveira at 5. Almost 5. See if we can get past here. Come on, pull ahead. Beautiful. Now, we're going to go down now. We pretty much have to. We may not be able to hold it. But I left it up, and I should have knocked down Oliveira sooner. So, alright. So, let's go in for another change. Going to go balanced, not going to go aggressive and try to do anything special. Up to 8.3 now for Lipinen. And he's almost 2 seconds now up on Holtz. Also 10 seconds behind Dieter Wexler. Nonetheless, we're going to come in. In and out. Oliveira in and out. That worked well. Everybody stay at neutral for now. Lipinen out in 9th. Oliveira in 13th. Okay, so Lipinen has a few seconds ahead of him to Gonzalez. What about Oliveira? Chapman has also come in. It looks like we gained some time. Maybe. No, about the same. There's Holtz in. Boy. Holtz having some problems there, I think. This goes all the way down to the bottom. Maybe did some repairs that I didn't notice. Here comes Wexler in. And Oliveira trying to make some passes here. I'll go aggressive with her if I need to, but looks like she's doing okay. Sharp now coming in. There we go. And, yes, Oliveira just ahead of Sharp. Now, it looks like, I mean, one of the things about this track is passing, if you've got the speed, is not hard. It's much easier than it is on more tracks. And there goes Sharp. You go ahead and do that then. I don't feel like this is the time to be aggressive. I want to see how, I want to get the fuel down more. Get that gap a little closer. So right now we're 7th and 10th, but we are 3rd and 5th among drivers who have come in. And when Saarinen comes in, that's going to be key. Where does he come out? Does he have to repair anything? You can see his car, like Saarinen's out there with, okay, he went into the pits now, but he was out there with terrible tires. There's Lipinen going by. And Oliveira getting by Saarinen. Let's see how far. Oh, he's going down further. Okay. Good. So all of that looking well for us. We got Wexler and Chapman. And, you know, looks like Wexler is going to take care of Chapman again. But we could be 3rd and 5th, which is better than being 3rd and 6th. Chapman, the few laps to go, is at 21. Well, I think that's, yeah, he's trying to conserve. That's borderline for whether or not he might decide to come in, but I don't think he will. Sharp could always have that happen. Only driving at 1.0, up 26. No, that's not going to happen. So, 3 laps to go. This lovely merry-go-round. Lipinen, how are you looking? Yeah, the gearbox is just not great. Not going to push there. Oliveira doesn't really have enough fuel to turn things up. So, we sort of are where we are. And there goes Chapman into the pits. Lipinen takes over 2nd place. That's beautiful. What about Oliveira? Is Oliveira going to get him? Probably not. Chapman is out in 4th. So that puts us... Okay, we only lose 9 points off the lead now. Last lap. Is there anything we can do? I don't believe so. Now Oliveira's on the last lap. Let's ride with Lipinen, who is in 2nd. Chapman closing behind, but can't do enough. See, Wexler is really close, but going to make it. Finishing 2nd is Lipinen. Finishing 6th is Oliveira. Okay. Again, a tolerable but not great race. We didn't really have any opportunities to do anything. I feel like we did what we could in terms of, you know, the one stop, trying to spread out the tire wear. Dieter Wexler gets the win for Scuderia Rossini. And if he's going to drive at a 7.6, then we're not going to beat him. Nilo Saarinen demoted 2 places for breaking the rules. Oh, that is such wonderfully good news. Wexler still wins, Lipinen 2nd, Chapman 3rd. Oliveira stays in 5th. Wexler takes over Saarinen's 2nd place. Lipinen still by far the points leader. But yeah, I mean, with that happening, we didn't lose much. So still 29-point lead. Thank you for that wonderful rules violation, Nilo Sarnen. 29-point lead. We've got to try to maintain as much of it as we can. I have a feeling this is going to be really, really close. .7 for Lipponen. Very nice. His best run. And finishing second. 4.6, the worst we've seen from Oliveira. Expected second, and that's what we got. And it looks like we're going to be getting another point of feedback from Modi before the end of the year. Don't really need it, but we'll take it. So we do have all kinds of money. We have 7 races left and a 29-point lead. So we can only afford to lose 4 points a race, which is virtually nothing. That's why I just think this is going to be so tight. But we can start working on some performance issues going forward. So that'll be good. We've got Ardennes and then Phoenix, another speed track. It's one of the shorter versions of it. We've got Vancouver, Singapore, Sydney, Rio, and Dubai. And supposed to be dry for Ardennes. Another one where the engines are key. So I think the pressure is just going to continue to stay on us. And I'm hoping we can get the car a little bit more competitive with our performance gains, but we'll see. So, Ardennes up next. Tight championship. Could very well go down to the wire. I'm frankly pretty nervous. I'm not sure if we can hang on to this. But we're just going to have to take it one race at a time, look for any opportunities we can get. So that'll be coming up next. Thanks for watching. More of From the Ashes coming up soon.